Dough has firmed up, and I'm going to spread it out a little bit with the palm of my hand. It's still a little bit firm, and I am going to, should have put a little flour down first, but I'll do that right now. A little flour. You have to be careful how much flour you put on because you want your cookie to have the same consistent taste, and if you put too much flour, it's going to start tasting too doughy versus having a nice balanced flavor. We are again doing nice long even strokes. As it gets a little bit sticky and sticking to your rolling pin, press it back together a little bit. And this is not like a pie crust where it matters as much how pretty it is. It matters that it's evenly consistent between yourself and your partner, because you're going to be baking in the same oven and you need the correct consistency. And that's about 1/8 of an inch. Nice and thin. Okay. All right, now we're ready to use our cookie cutters, and I'm going to use a squirrel. Then I have a smaller one that's a M or a W depending on which way you're looking at it.
Take that W.
Then we're going to add, looks like Batman to me. Looks like a bat to you, Stan.
Looks kind of like a fox. A fox. Yeah, it's a fox.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All
Look
right.
at it.
So keep pressing them out, and using your cake spatula that we've used for cake decorating, gently, carefully lift it up. Transfer it over to your parchment paper. And again. And this is where not being too dry and not being too moist. And we'll get one more on there.
Yeah, you're right. It is a bat.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, from the other way, it looked like a
Fox?
fox, yeah.
I don't know. One day I thought that a pumpkin looked like a question mark bubble. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. All right, so you just keep filling that in and cutting. Once you get some extra, you can either do re-rolling and rolling out again to use up your dough, or you could make some of those cinnamon sugar, butter and cinnamon and sugar, just spread on top of those. And we are going to bake this in a 400-degree oven for 5 to 8 minutes. Very important. Once you put your batch in, don't walk away. Just stand there and wait the 5 to 8 minutes. One partner waiting while the other one's rolling. So take turns because you don't want to burn it. And we'll come back to this as soon as we get it baked. I just wanted to show you that with the scraps, I just laid them out, buttered them, and cinnamon sugar. We're going to place them in the oven and to make a delicious crispy treat when we're done. And the cookies are out of the oven. That took about 8 minutes. I definitely watch your time as you go, and maybe you'll have to reduce it as you go. Just showing you the back side and the front side. You want to make sure once they start showing any brown that you stop that cooking, and then quickly transfer the cookie over gently, carefully to your cooling rack, and then you can start your next batch. So that was 8 minutes, but it will definitely vary and reduce between 4 to 8 minutes.